A girl covered in blood all over her body is sitting in a cold, wet prison alone. She's a young woman with a beautiful face who is adopted as a daughter of the Duke. The Duke who adopted her is looking down at her. She laughed pitifully while vomiting blood. She was betrayed and going to be exposed soon. The real daughter of the Duke is going to replaced in her place and live the life. She is holding the baby and telling the baby to say goodbye to the fake one. She never knew that the real daughter is alive. She is going to exposed and replaced her place. She shouted desperately, looking at the back of them, turning away gradually away from the jail. She wake up suddenly from a bed like she had a long nightmare. She was sweating and can't believe what is happening. Just so then she accept the fact that time has turned back and she went back to the past. She become 18 years old before the coming of age ceremony. She calmly eats a warm soup with bread that her mother cooked. She is really grateful that she got to experience this again. After eating, she rushed to her room and flapping the paper one after another. She's drawing a way out on the map, planning everything she could to save the one she loves. In the morning, she went into the kitchen to help her mother. While they are preparing, they heard a door knock. Her father goes to open the door. One of the richest guy in the town offer he girl to become his mistress. Upon reading the latter, her family were full of anger because that guy has so much mistress and offer the beautiful young girl to sleep with him. In the past, when the letter arrived, she was crying a lot, but now, not anymore. She put on a mischievous smile and tell her parents to not worry about anything. She goes back into her room and memorize the notes on the paper that will happen in the future. She then burn every single pieces and get rid of all of them. After a while, the blue hair woman came offering to help her situation. All of her misery starts by encountering with the blue hair woman. The blue hair woman offer a lot of money to make the offer to act as a fake daughter. She acts like she is very happy to get the golden offer, but secretly telling her parents to flee the house as soon as possible. She explained everything about the escape route and telling them to trust her. She changed into a dress and came out of the house acting sad. The knight is already awaited outside the house, ready to escort her to the carriage. He is the one who eliminated both of her parents in the past. He barged in the house and searching them, but they are already late. He was dumbfounded, since both of them is nowhere to be found. He called to the backup knight and start to search them. On the carriage, the blue hair woman is amused to see Ellie crying sadly. She confronted her not to cry and said she is to engage with the crown prince. She smiled cutely to make the woman believe she is really happy. The next morning, she wake up at a side mansion. She cried, trembling and sobbing, saying she miss her parents. She is making her to believe she is powerless and not the one who plot everything. At night, the knight reported that both of her parents is nowhere to be found. Not a single trace is left. The knight suspected Ellie, but the woman said she is too dumb to plan everything. Per arriving on the guest house, Ellie started her study to become a fine noble woman. She was told that she is to become a crown princess. Ellie is acting like she is very excited to hear the news. The next day, she went to the Duke mansion to meet the Duke. The big door in front of her opened slowly. Behind the door is a man wearing a noble attire. He is trembling with the excitement to see the girl who looks like her daughter.